Copywriter, bro, let me talk to you for a second. You are not broke, you are not bad, you are not untalented. You are just sitting there like a detective scrolling Instagram at 2 a.m. thinking, is this guy worth the DM? Does he have funnel? Does he have money? Does he have an email list? Does he have a sales page? Does he look like he needs me? Does he look coachable? Is he posting enough? Is his audience engaged? Bro, you are not doing outreach, you are doing astrology for client selection. And the worst part about it, while you are overthinking some other copywriter less skilled than you, less smart than you, and less experienced than you, just sent the DM and booked the call. Not because he is better, but because he is faster and he is doing volume. Most copywriters feel lonely, bro, because the internet sold them the dream, not the method. You learned copywriting thinking clients will fall from the sky. Then you open your DMs and it's silent like library because no one taught you how to find prospects fast, how to outreach without sounding coachy, how to avoid crushing their ego, how to pitch beginners, how to play the open rate game, or how to scale volume without burnout. So you end up frustrated because you are not lonely because you are alone, but you are lonely because you don't have a role you can trust. So how picky am I in my outreach? Bro, listen to me carefully. I'm not picky at all. I only have one rule for choosing prospects. He must be a coach and have less than 100k followers. That's it. No 10-step personality test, no income verification, and no aura scanning or something. One rule, that's it. And I'm doing that fast with volume. Because at the beginning, you don't need perfection, bro. So let me give you the follower range targeting strategy. So now let me break it down with real world clarity. As you can see here on the screen, let me get back a little bit so you can see it. If the followers are from 0 to 4k, it's easy to DM them, but it's hard to close them. And if we talked about the value for the beginners, it's too early stage usually. Now if they are from 4k to 20k followers, outreach difficulty, best response rate, and it's absolutely gold for first client. And if it's from 20k to 100k followers, it's actually medium difficult. It's actually good, but slower. So if the followers more than 100k, it's very hard for beginners. And you gotta avoid it until you have a real good testimonials. So now let's get the shit out of here. Let's get back to it. And why is that? Because someone from 4k to 20k followers sees your DMs, still read messages personally, hasn't hired 3 copywriters yet, and he's not surrounded by a bunch of assistants or DMs setters, and he's hungry to scale, and he still remembers the grind. Those dudes respond, those dudes become clients, those dudes give testimonials, and testimonials, bro, are your first currency, not money. Now if you DM someone above 100k followers with no testimonials, two things can happen. He doesn't reply, it's like 99.9% chance. Or he replies, but you are lucky, not a strategy. And we are not depending on luck, brother. Because copywriting isn't a casino, bro. It's actually a numbers game you can control. I know that you have heard gurus say, just DM the big accounts, bro, and make the biggest money and think big. Bro, they are not lying. They are just talking to a version of you that doesn't exist here. They can DM 1 million followers account and actually close them. But it's because they have proof. They have case studies. And they are actually well known. Their names carries weight. But you are a beginner, my friend. Your name doesn't carry any weight yet. You will reach that, I know. But only after you make some wins. So now let me tell you something crazy, bro. When I was a beginner, just like you, a prospect once told me, if you raise my email open rate by just 5%, or maybe 10%, I will pay you $3,000 for that. Bro, $3,000. Not for writing 50 emails, not for building a full funnel, and not for coaching him. Just open rate. Because if 10,000 people are on his email list, 20% open rate means 2,000 people that actually sees the email and we can close him. That 10,000 attention units that I can bring to him, that's a huge revenue. So email open rate is literally attention leverage. So let me hit you with some mindset ammo, bro. Genghis Khan didn't conquer because he chose the perfect battle. He conquered because he attacked at a scale. And Edison didn't invent because he analyzed every detail for 6 months. But he won because he tested 1,000 failures. And Nikola Tesla didn't wait for permission to experiment. He built system before people even understood electricity. That's outreach, bro. You don't win by choosing. You win by doing. So let me give you the real outreach sauce. Here is what beginners never understand. You are not pitching a person, bro. You are pitching a pain and new solution. And if they don't have a funnel, you build it. No lead magnet, you make it. No email list, you set it up. No sales page. That's your job to deliver, man. Your offer is, you are good, bro. But imagine how much better it could be if we would plug in this missing piece. So let me give you the volume framework. Now listen to this. Your goal is 10 clients that says yes. If one of 30 prospects responds positively, that means 30 DMs, 1 reply. 300 DMs, 10 replies. 3000 DMs, 100 replies. So your job is not finding the perfect 3 people, bro. It's about finding 3000 imperfect ones first. So now let me give you the beginner outreach routine. By the way, I made a full video about it. You can watch it here. So here is the real beginner routine I recommend. Target coaches between 4K to 20K followers. Outreach 30 to 50 times a day minimum. Track replies, not emotions. Test what is working and test what is not working. And improve your message every 100 DMs. Treat it like training reps in the gym. And you gotta know that if you wanna reach big accounts, you gotta have testimonials. And the last thing, speed is much better than strategy analysis. And bro, if you are still sitting there thinking, is my message good enough? Don't suffer alone, homie. Join my school, drop your copy, and I will send you a video feedback like I do for all my students. And it's for free. That's it. Now, as usual, at the end of my videos, I gotta do some boxing.